Okay, let's talk about the most dangerous states in the United States. Look, none of us are strangers to the idea that America can be, let's just say, complicated place to live. But beyond the usual political theatrics and the crushing weight of student loan debt, there's a more fundamental question we're going to explore. Where in this country are you most likely to find yourself in actual genuine danger? And I don't mean danger from a rogue hot dog eating contest. I'm talking about the kind of danger that keeps actuaries up at night. Over the next 17 chapters, we're going to delve into a rather grim statistical hellscape, using data from the FBI, NOAA, and other delightful acronyms to rank the most dangerous states in the US. So buckle up, because it's about to get uncomfortably real. More like the oh god everything's on fire state, California, a land of sun-kissed beaches, tech billionaires, and an alarming amount of danger. We're not just talking about the ever-present threat of earthquakes, though those are definitely a factor. California also boasts some of the highest property crime rates in the country, and that's before we even get to the wildfires. You know, the ones that are becoming increasingly common and destructive thanks to, shall we say, a certain reluctance to address climate change. So, yeah, California's got a lot going on, and not all of it is good. Texas, where everything's bigger, including the threats. Everything's bigger in Texas, including, it seems, the potential for disaster. We're talking hurricanes, tornadoes, and a level of violent crime that would make even the most hardened New Yorker raise an eyebrow. And while Texas may pride itself on its independence, it's pretty dependent on the whims of Mother Nature, who, let's face it, seems to have a bit of a grudge against the Lone Star State. So, if you're planning a trip to Texas, maybe pack a hard hat, a fire extinguisher, and a sturdy pair of running shoes just in case. You know, for safety. Florida, the Sunshine State. Home to Mickey Mouse, meth gators, and a genuinely baffling amount of violent crime. But hey, at least you can get a tan while dodging bullets, right? And let's not forget the hurricanes, those swirling behemoths of wind and rain that love nothing more than turning Florida into their own personal water park. So if you're thinking about moving to Florida, maybe pack a bulletproof vest and a life raft. You know, just in case. Louisiana, the state that brought us jazz, gumbo, and a truly staggering crime rate. It's a place where you can enjoy a delicious po' boy while worrying about becoming a statistic. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, along come the hurricanes. Louisiana sits squarely in the path of these meteorological monsters, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. So basically, it's like living in a disaster movie, but with better food. Illinois, the land of Lincoln, home to deep dish pizza and a whole lot of crime. Let's be honest, when we talk about Illinois, we're really talking about Chicago, a city with a crime rate that could make even Batman think twice. But hey, at least you can drown your sorrows in a delicious slice of pizza, right? And if the crime doesn't get you, the weather might. From blizzards to tornadoes, Illinois runs the gamut of meteorological mayhem. Michigan, home to the Motor City, stunning lakes, and a winter chill that could freeze the balls off a brass monkey. But while you're busy chipping ice off your windshield, you might want to keep an eye out for something else: crime. Detroit's struggles with violence are well documented, and it's not just a city problem. The whole state is grappling with high crime rates. And if the thought of carjacking doesn't send shivers down your spine, the winter weather might. Michigan winters are notoriously brutal, with blizzards and sub-zero temperatures that can make you long for the scorching heat of Arizona. So, pack your snow boots and a can of mace, because Michigan might just give you the chills in more ways than one. Georgia, the peach state, known for its southern charm, delicious peaches, and unfortunately, a rather robust crime scene. Atlanta, its bustling capital, is wrestling with a surge in violent crime, and it's not just an urban issue. Rural areas are also seeing an uptick in crime rates. But hey, at least the weather is nice, right? Well, not always. Georgia is prone to severe weather, from tornadoes that can rip through towns to hurricanes that bring torrential rain and flooding. So, if you're planning a trip to Georgia, you might want to pack an umbrella, a bulletproof vest, and a healthy dose of caution. Maryland, a state known for its charming cities, delicious crab cakes, and, oh yeah, a whole lot of crime. Baltimore, in particular, is grappling with a serious crime problem. And it's not just petty theft we're talking about. We're talking about the kind of violent crime that makes you want to lock your doors and never leave the house. But hey, at least you don't have to worry about the weather, right? Wrong. Maryland is susceptible to both hurricanes and winter storms, meaning it can be both pummeled by rain and buried in snow. So, if you're planning a trip to Maryland, pack a raincoat, a snow shovel, and maybe a suit of armor, just in case. We hope you're enjoying this video about the most dangerous states in the USA so far. Before we continue our journey, we'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these locations? Do you have any tips or experiences to share? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you're enjoying our content and want to see more exciting videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's dive back into our adventure. Ohio, the Buckeye State, home to beautiful landscapes, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and a worrying cocktail of crime and severe weather. We're talking urban areas grappling with high crime rates and the entire state facing blizzards, tornadoes, and flooding. It's enough to make you want to hide in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But unfortunately, that's not a guaranteed safe haven either. Next up, we head to the land of scorching deserts and, unfortunately, scorching crime rates. Arizona, known for its stunning canyons and the iconic Grand Canyon, also boasts some of the highest violent crime rates in the country. And as if that wasn't enough, the state is regularly pummeled by extreme heat waves that are no joke, folks. We're talking temperatures so high they could melt your flip-flops, or even worse, your brain. Stay hydrated, my friends. Tennessee, the home of country music, Graceland, and a surprising amount of crime. While Nashville might be the heart of country music, it's also dealing with rising crime rates, as are other major cities in the state. Add to that the threat of severe weather, from tornadoes to ice storms, and you've got yourself a real honky-tonk of danger. So if you're planning a trip to Tennessee, pack your dancing shoes, but maybe also a bulletproof vest and some snow tires. Just in case. And now we arrive at Missouri, a state that seems to be caught in a constant tug-of-war between progress and peril. While its major cities boast vibrant cultural scenes and burgeoning industries, they also grapple with alarming crime rates. St. Louis and Kansas City in particular are wrestling with violent crime, a stark reminder that prosperity doesn't always trickle down to every corner of society. And as if urban anxieties weren't enough, Missouri is also a frequent target for Mother Nature's tantrums, dealing with everything from tornadoes and floods to crippling ice storms. It's enough to make you wonder if Missouri's state motto shouldn't be, "Show me a safe place." South Carolina, a state known for its charming southern hospitality, historic cities, and breathtaking coastline. But behind that idyllic facade lurks a darker reality. Major cities like Charleston and Columbia are grappling with rising crime rates, a grim reminder that even the most picturesque corners of America aren't immune to social ills. And let's not forget the looming threat of hurricanes, which can transform South Carolina's stunning coastline into a scene of utter devastation. Remember Hurricane Hugo in 1989? It's enough to make you wonder if those charming "Welcome to South Carolina" signs should come with a little asterisk, perhaps reading, "Welcome, but watch your back," and maybe pack a life raft. Now, you might think a place with more moose than people sounds idyllic, but Alaska throws some unique challenges your way. I'm talking about extreme weather that'd make a penguin think twice. and remoteness that makes dialing 911 feel like phoning the moon. Seriously, if a bear decides your campsite looks tasty, you're not ordering a pizza anytime soon. Add in avalanches, earthquakes, and volcanoes, and suddenly that into the wild fantasy feels a lot less romantic. We've all hummed along to Lynyrd Skynyrd, but Alabama's reality bites a bit harder than a Sweet Home Alabama melody. We're talking about a state where tornadoes are as common as grits on a breakfast table. And while those twisters are scary enough, Alabama also gets hit with hurricanes, floods, and the occasional bout of severe heat. Oh, and let's not forget the crime, because nothing ruins a charming southern drawl like a spike in violent offenses. Look, whether you're braving bear attacks in Alaska or dodging tornadoes in Alabama, this journey through America's dangers has hopefully taught you one thing. Being prepared isn't paranoid, it's just sensible. So stay informed, have a plan, and remember, a little awareness goes a long way. But hey, maybe we can all push for better safety measures too, because relying on luck and a first aid kit shouldn't be the national strategy. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed creating it for you. Your feedback is invaluable to us, so please take a moment to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and any questions you may have. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all our latest videos and join our community of fellow enthusiasts. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to continue this journey with you. Until next time, take care and keep exploring.